my. What if the extraordinary is hidden in the ordinary? What if God is present in the simplest gestures of our daily lives without us even noticing? What if, by learning to see differently, we discovered a mysterious universe where every moment becomes an encounter with God? In a world where everything seems to move too fast, where the extraordinary is often associated with the spectacular, the grandiose, or the exceptional, we risk missing the essential, seeing the divine presence in our daily lives. Learning to see the extraordinary in the ordinary means rediscovering that the sacred is hidden in the simplest gestures, the most mundane moment, the most unexpected encounters. Take a moment to look around you. The morning while drinking your coffee, kissing your children before school, or greeting a colleague at work. Did you perceive God's presence? Probably not. And yet, He was there. In the warmth of the cup in your hand, in your child's smile, in the kind conversation with your colleagues, the mystery of divine presence is there, right before your eyes. But often, we no longer know how to see it. The Christian faith invites us to rediscover this contemplative gaze. Jesus himself spent most of his life in the ordinary, working as a carpenter, sharing meals, listening to people. It is in these simple moments that we reveals God's extraordinary love. The miracle he performed, turning water into wine, multiplying the loaves, healing the sick, are not just spectacular acts, but signs that God is at work in the everyday, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. But how do we learn to see this? First, by slowing down. In our hyper-connected society, where every minute counts, we have lost the art of contemplation. Time to pause, breathe, and look is already an act of resistance against the world's frenzy. Next, by cultivating gratitude, thanking God for life, little joys, a ray of sunshine, a comforting word, a moment of peace, opens our eyes to see His presence. Finally, by living each moment fully as an offering to God. For it is in the ordinary that we truly encounter Him. Today, more than ever, our world needs to rediscover His sacred vision of the everyday. As crisis piles up, social, environmental, spiritual, we risk falling into despair or indifference. But if we learn to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, we will find an inexhaustible source of hope. For every act of love, every gesture of generosity, every moment of peace is a spark of God's presence, a light in the darkness. Thomas Merton, the great contemplative, wrote, greatest need of our time is to rediscover the presence of God in our lives. For within Him, we are nothing, and with Him, we are everything. These words resonate deeply today in a world that seems to have forgotten God. Rediscovering His presence in the ordinary is a spiritual urgency. It is an invitation to live fully, to love deeply, and to hope against all hope. Here is a prayer that I have written. I share with you. Lord, teach us to see your extraordinary in our ordinary. Open our eyes to the little miracle of everyday's life, a smile, a word, a moment of peace. Help us to slow down, to contemplate, to recognize you in the simple gestures of our lives. Give us a grateful heart, able to see your hand in every detail, and to praise you for every moment of grace. Turn our ordinary lives into an extraordinary offering for your glory. And when the world seems dark, remind us that you are there in the ordinary, transforming everything through your love. Amen. Have a great day.